Hello there lovely people, it's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and today we're going to be taking a quick look at Xenoblade Chronicles 3D for the 3DS. Well, new 3DS more specifically. Yes, we're going to nip that right in the bud right now. It is only compatible with the new 3DS, it needs all that extra processing power in order to function. And you'll see for why in a minute. The game is coming out on the 2nd of April this year if you're in Japan or in Europe like me. However, if you're in North America, I'm afraid you're going to be waiting a little bit longer, but only until the 10th, so it's not too bad. The basic premise of this game is that it's just a port of the Wii game Xenoblade Chronicles, as you might expect. And what a game it is. Easily this is going to be one of the biggest, if not probably the biggest game on the Wii. And so to get that and port it onto a portable system, particularly the 3DS, which is not the most powerful system in the world, is an astonishing feat. The basic premise of the game is that you mainly control a chap called Shulk, who is sort of the chosen one, as is so often in these games, and he is the only one who can wield the Monado, which is this special super powerful sword that is mainly made of light, which can defeat the Mechon, which are these sort of mechanical things which live on the Mechonis, which is a sort of mechanical huge like god thing. And of course the living things live on their own version, which is called the Bionis, which is a bit more organic but still looks like it's made of stone. Never quite worked that one out. You spend most of your time running around battling, and you have 3 people in your party at any one time. Well, you have more, but you are controlling 3 that are actively there on the field at all times. You can switch out these characters at certain points as well, as in you don't get a set amount of times you can switch them out, just certain parts of the game, certain areas of the map, you can just swap them out and do what you like with them. And there are quite a number of characters in the game, I believe about 8 playable characters. I wouldn't be able to know without looking it up. The biggest thing about this game is the biggest thing. It is huge. The overworld is absolutely enormous. I mean, staggeringly huge, especially considering that it's on the Wii and now on a portable device. It really is absolutely astronomical. And here's where we get to the interesting parts, the 3DS version, the new 3DS version. The game essentially runs almost identically to how it did on the Wii, which is an amazing achievement. I mean, yeah, the graphics have taken a bit of a hit and the frame rate is maybe a bit lower. I wouldn't be able to absolutely confirm that, but I mean, it really shouldn't bother you unless you're really picky about these things. What's more important is that it's consistent, and the frame rate is consistent. You'll hit the odd bit of slowdown, but it's only for a very, very short period of time if you've got the 3D on, and it's over immediately, and it really doesn't matter, it really doesn't. The important thing is that it runs really well. There's no nasty fog or anything like that to make it easier on the 3DS. It runs absolutely fantastically, and considering the size of the world, it's an absolute technological marvel. The only real issue that I can pick up on is the fact that due to the smaller screen size and the fact that it's on a portable, you don't get the same sense of wonder and you don't really get the same sense of scale. It's more like looking through a small window at a landscape as opposed to seeing it on top of a cliff. That's a rubbish metaphor. I say metaphor, it's a simile. It's a simile, but hopefully that should give you a rough idea. Frankly, the fact that this is even running on a portable system is something that really is to behold, and to be honest, if you've never played the Wii version, you're not really going to know any different. I mean, there really is nothing left out. It's amazing, and really, it may even be slightly better because of the portability. Having said that, there is one thing that's been omitted, and that is the original Japanese voice artistry. Personally, this doesn't really bother me because I've never really been interested in listening to the original sort of Japanese voice acting, because I like to be able to see the animation, see what's happening, and be able to hear what's happening. I don't want to read a load of subtitles, so really it's not going to be something that I'm going to miss. I must admit, I didn't even know it was a feature in the original. So if you do buy this version, you're going to be stuck listening to Ryan and Shulk go, "Hello, governor," like that. They don't actually talk like that, but yeah, they more sort of talk like I do, so that'll give you a rough idea. I've just realised if anybody's played Smash Bros, they're gonna know what Shulk sounds like, so I don't even know why I'm going into this. Overall, there are no real improvements on the 3D version other than the portability, and of course the fact that it's going to be much more widely spread. So if you've never played Xenoblade Chronicles, I would recommend you get the 3DS version, purely because you get the portability and you're not going to be paying through the nose for it. However, if you want a big screen and you want to listen to people talking in Japanese, you're going to have to buy the Wii version, or play the 3DS version with the volume down and learn to speak Japanese tape on in the background, which is probably going to be a bit confusing, but it's an option. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, why don't you backslash that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.